We know, sounds strange. But suburbs and homes with barren landscapes have been shown to have an increased incidence of violence in and out of the house than their greener counterparts. Research indicates that urban trees are correlated with lower crime rates including vandalism, graffiti, and littering. Trees can communicate and defend themselves against attacking insects. Scientists have found that trees can flood their leaves with chemicals called phenolics when the insects begin their raid. They can also signal danger to other trees so they can start their own defense. Consumers tend to spend more money on shopping districts with trees. They are most willing to pay more for items purchased in a shopping district with trees. Those same shoppers also say they are willing to stay longer and rate the products and stores as higher quality in a shopping district with the trees. The world's oldest clonal tree cluster is found in Utah, USA. DNA testing has indicated that a group of quaking aspens named Pondo is about 80,000 years old. Its estimated weight is thought to be over 6,000 tons, making it not only the world's oldest living entity but also the world's heaviest. The nuts of oak trees are famous for wildlife. In the U.S., acorns indicate a major food source for more than 100 vertebrate species, and all that attention means that acorns never get to germinate. But oak trees have boom and bust cycles, possibly as an adaptation to help them outfox the acorn-eating animals. During the acorn boom, known as the mast year, a single large oak can drop as many as 10,000 nuts. And while most of those may end up as a meal for mammals and birds, every so often a lucky acorn gets started on a journey that will carry it hundreds of feet into the sky and a century into the future. Even though we call the plants that produce bananas trees, they have no wood trunk. Instead, they have a fibrous, watery main stalk supported by interior water pressure. Banana trees are herbaceous classification of plants with no above-ground woody stem. It's quite ironic, given the look of the banana fruit, that the plant has no wood. Trees may appear helpless and passive, but they are savvier than they seem. Not only can they produce chemicals to fight leaf-eating insects, but can also send airborne chemical signals to each other, apparently warning nearby trees to prepare for an insect attack. Research has indicated that a wide range of trees and other plants become more resistant to insects after receiving such signals. Trees' airborne signals can even indicate information outside the plant kingdom. Some have been shown to attract parasites and predators that kill the insects, essentially letting a tormented tree call for backup. For instance, apple trees under attack by caterpillars release chemicals that attract caterpillar-eating birds. While misplaced and overgrown trees are harmful during storm season, properly paced and healthy grown trees intercept and slow stormwater, therefore decreasing the chances of flooding and erosion. However, one must never take shelter under a tree during a storm. Trees are negatively charged and lighting positively charged, thus trees often get struck. Also, electricity always takes the path of least resistance, meaning the tallest object will be struck first, so steer clear. Australia is popular for its record amount of spider species, but in 2010 there were massive floods in areas of Pakistan which caused millions of spiders to climb up into the trees to escape the rising water. When the floodwaters went down, the trees were enveloped in a spider's web. Fortunately, the trees still had a useful function to reduce the mosquito population in the wake of the floods. The tradition of setting up and decorating evergreen conifer trees in homes around the Christmas holiday first emerged during the Renaissance of early modern Germany. By the 1800s, numerous European nobles and officials adopted and popularized the tradition. The tradition is much older than modern Christianity, though, and dates back to medieval times, when Europeans placed special value in plants that remained green in winter when everything else died. Evergreen burrows were used in houses to ward off ghosts, witches, and goblins before becoming an emblem of Christmas.